in, Scorpios. My name is Marie at Indigo Earth. I am here to do a general reading for you, our water sign Scorpios. So thank you for coming in, and it's good to have you here. I also want to welcome in your cross-watchers. Cross-watchers, you are here because you want to see what's going on with your person. So please feel free to swap around the characters as need be throughout the reading. And anytime that you do come into this message and the title drew you in was a time that you were meant to listen to it. Messages coming through for you, Scorpio, should reflect some aspect of your current situation. Doesn't have to reflect the whole thing. Or it could just resonate with an inner knowing, confirming something that you've known all along. So take what fits. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. It just might mean that the reading is meant for somebody else this week. But for those of you that this does resonate with, I'm going to have an extended at the end of this reading, and we're going to dive deeper into the messages coming through by exploring the zodiac signs that show up in your reading. And those zodiac signs can be about personal connections and background players, friends, family, extended family, blended family, colleagues, work associates, social media associates, best friends, your circle of friends, cousins, siblings, extended family or blended family on your significant other side. Anybody that influences your energetic field or influences the energetic field of the connection. And even if you don't know what their zodiac signs are, you will recognize them by the energies that come through as I read through those signs in the extended. So just keep that with you as we go through the reading. And let's get started for you here, Scorpios. So this is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising. Messages for those watching, please. Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising. All right, here we go. So the overall energy for the reading, or the theme, is the Nine of Cups. Looking for that happiness, going for your happiness. What makes you happy? So what's your current energy right now? We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have two nines here, so we're talking about some sort of attainment coming through. But you're content, feeling good, feeling confident, sitting in a good place. A knowing, a surety. So let's see what your situation is. We have death. That's Scorpio energy coming in. That's you coming in your own reading. There's some sort of transformation going on here. Some sort of something's ending so something else can begin. So fresh energy can come in. So let's see what the challenge or the opportunity is here for you. We have the Six of Cups. This could be about genuineness. It could be about innocence. Could also be about vulnerability. This could also be about somebody else coming in from the past. But this is nostalgia. So what is life working on with you then right now? We have the Five of Cups. Again, past situations coming to the surface here. Something from the past is coming to the surface here that needs to be transformed. You're sitting in a good place right now. But it seems like something that has long been gone is resurfacing here for you. So let's see how you got here. What's happening here? We have the Ten of Swords. So something is trying to cycle itself out here. Something is trying to end that has not quite ended yet. You could be keeping this alive with thoughts from the past, or you could be kind of keeping this in your energetic field, so to speak. But let's see where we go with this. So what's heading your way then? We have the Four of Swords. Rest. Recuperation. Some sort of healing here needs to come through. Some sort of respite. So what are your strengths in this situation? Ace of Coins, new beginning. That's a strength for you. So let's see what the outside influences are. We have the Tower. So there you are again. That's Scorpio energy. There's a lot here about an ending. There's a lot here about an ending because some type of attainment is trying to come through here. And it has to do with either someone or something or some situation from your past. It's trying to clear itself out. So let's see what your next steps are. We have the Knight of Cups. Lightening the load a little bit here. Feeling a little bit more freedom, a little bit more joy, a little bit more happiness, a little bit more, you know, for some of you, this could be about making amends or somebody making amends to you as well. But it's more about lightening the load. Feeling a little freer, freeing up. So what is this all about? Because obviously most of the cards of like, let's end this are showing up here. So what is this all about here? Page of Cups. Lightening the load. You could be ready for a new love, but you still got to, you know, clear out some things from the past here. Or there could be an offer of love coming in, or you're just ready to start, you know, a relationship again, or start doing something that's less about hardship and destruction and more about joy and fulfillment. So how's this all going to play out for you? Where are we going? We have the Magician. You have all the power. It's just about creating a life that you want to create, noticing your abilities, being able to take your power back, being able to do the things that you want to do and be happy about them. Because you're looking for an attainment here, happiness, Nine of Cups. And there seems to be a lot of healing process that needs to process through here yet. So let's find out what's going on here with you, Scorpio, with death. Clarify what this death is in this situation. What is death here for Scorpios? And this could be situational or relational, so take it how it works with you. We have the Hierophant. We have the Ten of Cups. And we have the Hermit. For some of you, this could be restructuring your ideas about commitment as being total happiness and contentment, and looking at it maybe that happiness can come from you and you alone. Got Virgo energy coming in, and we got Taurus coming in here. But the idea of it, about, you know, some of you, this could be a commitment that is transforming itself, or a commitment now that is not there anymore that you thought was going to bring you fulfillment and happiness. And you're finding yourself in a position where you're alone, having to kind of navigate some waters here by yourself, having to do some inner searching about what happiness really means to you. What is your happiness? What makes you happy? So let's see what the Six of Cups is. Because you're looking back here, you're having a lot of nostalgia. Could be remembering the good times and you're not remembering the bad times. Maybe, you know, that's the place when you were thinking back to the past, that's the place where you felt most confident, where you felt most alive, where you felt most like you could be yourself. Contentment, you were content. For others of you, if this is about a job situation, you know, because the Hierophant can represent many things. It can also represent the structures, the systems that are in place. And, you know, maybe you thought some sort of job was going to bring you happiness, and you're finding out that this wasn't the case, and you're kind of searching inside about what you think will bring you happiness. Maybe you felt content at this place, this job or this career. But let's see where this goes. So we got the Six of Cups. We have strength. We have the Two of Wands. And we have the Knight of Coins. This could be the strength about heading in the direction that you want to head in. You know it's going to be a process. You know it's going to take some time. You know it's going to take a lot of ambition. It's going to take a lot of fortitude. It's going to take, you know, persistence, perseverance. It's going to take one step at a time. But, you know, what's that saying about the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step? That's what this is kind of looking like. And it's like you know where you want to go. Two of Wands. You know where you want to go. It's having to get the inertia in motion to getting things going. Maybe you're thinking back on a time when, you know, you had all your dreams and your hopes and your, you know, all these ambitions that kind of got squelched by, you know, following this choice or this situation here. And now you're thinking back to, like, if I would not have taken that road, where would I be now? Like, what would my life look like in this position or in this situation or in this relationship if I hadn't gone down that path? And so now, what is the path? I think you have an idea of where you want to go and what you want to do, but it's just, you know, it's going to take energy. It's going to take energy. So let's see what the Five of Cups is, because this is what life is working on with you. So this is, you know, maybe going through some sort of a grief process. There could be some regret here. Looking at maybe some things that you regret that happened. Being able to be okay with that and work through that. Forgive yourself. The Queen of Cups comes up in here. Some of you could be dealing with another Scorpio, a Virgo, or a Taurus, or a Leo here. So we have the Chariot, Cancer coming in. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Six of Wands. Well, this is all about overcoming this. In order to move forward, to go for, you know, maybe you want a new relationship in love, or maybe you want a new beginning in love, or maybe you just want your cup to overflow just to be happy in general. There's going to have to be some perseverance here to come up through this, and some grief and some sadness and some forgiveness to work through. But it's like, get the ball rolling, right? Chariot, get the ball rolling. You know, you've got two paths with the Chariot, two opposing forces. Which way do you want to go? Do you want to sit in grief, or do you want to work through it and start coming out on the other side? Because that's what the Six of Wands is. Being able to come up out on the other side, but you're coming up through something, right? You're making your way, getting through something in order to get there. So let's see what the Ten of Swords is. Because this is kind of how you got here. And, you know, this is the ending of a very difficult situation as well, when the Ten of Swords comes up. We have the World. Yep, there was a change. Ending of something and beginning of something else here. Something else is ready to emerge. But there's some things that still need to be contended with. Because you got the World here. You got the World. You got a new beginning here. You got an ending 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 here. So something kind of brought down your world. Kind of brought it back to 0 point here. Something in your life kind of brought back to 0 point. Yeah, we have the Five of Swords. And we have the Page of Swords. That set you on a new path. there was an opposition here. It could have been arguments, disagreements, you know, the battlefield was here, so to speak. And you had to set your sights on a new path. You had to change your mind about something and start again. So let's see where that start again is, because what's heading your way here is healing. So clarify the Four of Swords. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have Strength. And we have the King of Pentacles. So the Four of Swords is clarified by making a decision and understanding that you have the power to resolve this situation. You have the power to see this through. You have the power to be successful. You have the power to gain the wisdom and the understanding that you need. You have the power to set yourself in a place that is successful. It's going to take devotion, but you've got the Magician in your outcome. So this is a decision that only you can make for yourself. And once you're able to make this for yourself, I think it's going to put you in a very clear position here. King of Pentacles is going to put you in a very clear position here to be able to like structure your life the way that you want to structure it. And I think it's also going to, you know, kind of allow you to see how much clout you have. It's going to set you up nicely for success. Because what you got going for you here is a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. You know, the King of Pentacles, too, is about seeing something through. Right? Devotion, nobility, honesty, integrity, success, status. So, Ace of Coins, we got Justice, Libra energy coming in. We have the Five of Pentacles, and we have the Devil. That's Capricorn energy coming in. So really looking at what was holding you back. Are you looking at this from a lack mentality? Are you looking at this from a position of like, if you start a new beginning, are you starting a new beginning from what you don't have? Or are you starting a new beginning from what you do have, what you do possess here? Because we got Justice coming in here. That's about balance, right? So, you know, when you're looking at the past here, you're looking at what's missing. Something's missing. And if you start a new beginning with something's missing, then you're missing the point because you got the Devil here. Because you're looking at it from a place of you don't have it. And that's what needs to be balanced. So let's see what the Tower is. This here seems like very heavy, downtrodden, self-defeating energy. This over here seems fresh. It seems things are cleared out. It's like the stream is starting to roll again over the rocks. It doesn't seem stagnant and stuck. It seems to be moving. And so I think that once, you know, you're understanding what you're building isn't coming from a place of not having it, but knowing that you already have it, and that you are coming out on the other side, I think that changes the trajectory of what's going on here. And, you know, it could just be a few things from, you know, whatever has happened in the past in your life, whether it's in a relationship or it just has to do with life in general, that, you know, things just don't seem to come together exactly the way that you had hoped they would, that you thought your happiness would come from. Maybe that's not the way that your life is supposed to evolve. Maybe it's supposed to evolve in a different way. So let's see what that Tower is then, because this is like a clearing out, like everything's wiped out. 0 point. No remembrances. The past, things from the past aren't coming forward with you. It has no bearing. It no longer has any bearing or has a grip on you. We have the Four of Pentacles hanging on. So whatever it is that's hanging on has to not hang on anymore. We have the Hierophant, and we have the Four of Cups. So that's that stagnant energy, right? And that's that holding on to these beliefs, these ideas, these theologies, these paradigms, these, you know, could be... This could have something to do with systems and structure as well. But you got the Tower here. So this is releasing all that knowledge that you have held on to, that you have kind of stubbornly, I hate to say that, but kind of stubbornly not been able to release. Like, this is a reset, complete reset. Your ideas, your thoughts, your patterns, all those long-held concepts, maybe about what you've been taught, about what happiness is supposed to look like, or what you've been told, or how, you know, what you've built your life on. All needs to go. How do you do that? How do you do that? This is a process that you are working on, and only you know, because this can only come from you, the Hermit. So let's find out what this Knight of Cups is, because this is your next steps. So this is kind of lightening up a little bit, lightening up the load. Being able to, like, dream a little more, imagine a little more, be a little bit more creative with the process. Open it up like a journey. See yourself as successful already, and feel the feelings of what that would feel like. See yourself happy already. Who would be around you? Where would you be? What kind of environment would you be in? What would it smell like? What are the sounds? Who's there? Yeah, see? Ace of Wands, reboot, new beginning, new creative beginning. And we have the Eight of Swords, releasing all those old thought processes, all those things that hold you down or hold you back. And we have the Queen of Wands, right? Getting inspired. You know, Queen of Wands is all about inspiration, ingenuity, entrepreneurship, just very influential, very colorful, very creative, very enigmatic, very, like, just, it's a type of, the Queen of Wands is the type of person you like to hang out with all the time. They're very vibrant. And so that's finding that within you. And so, you know, some of this could be cut yourself a break. Cut yourself a break. Release yourself from these things that want to, like, keep you suppressed and oppressed. Because fresh energy wants to move in here. You got death. Death to the Hierophant. Death to the traditions. Like, death to all that crap that, you know, has been filling our minds with what is happiness. It could be, you know, things you see on social media, things you see on TV, all the commercials, all the, you know, you got to have this, you got to have that. You know, it's always telling you what you don't have. And it's never telling you what you do have. And what you do have is you, the Hermit. And you do know what things like inspire you, and you know what things make you happy, and you know kind of like you're going back to childhood again. That playfulness, you know, that kind of free for all spirit, when you weren't worried about, you know, what pants you were wearing, what car you were driving, how much money you were making. You were just happy for the sake of being happy. And so this is the next steps to lighten up that load, is to really be creative about what your happiness is. What does that mean to you? What does that look like? Who's around you? What do you care about? What type of things would you be doing? What would you be wearing? What color would your hair be? Play with it. A little more playfulness. Let's see what the Page of Cups is, because this is a big picture. And this is about playfulness, imagine, dreaming. Try some things out. See if they work. Eight of Pentacles, see if they work. The Magician, try some things out. Be creative. See what works in your life. See what doesn't work in your life, you know? Maybe if you get up and have coffee every morning, maybe you're going to switch that up a little bit and see if you like dandelion tea, which is the same thing as coffee. Or, you know, maybe you want to switch something up in your life, something that's not heavy, you know? So this isn't about starting another exercise program or some sort of program. It's the programs that are the problem. The programs are the problem here. It's the programs that are the problem. This is about unprogramming, because you're not going to reprogram. You're just going to experience. And you're going to play with certain things. Maybe you never planted a garden, so you're going to plant some herbs in your kitchen to see if they grow, and then maybe figure out like what kind of dishes you could use those herbs in. That's a change. It's a slow change, but it's a different decision than the decisions that you've made in the past. And, you know, it just takes a little tweaking. So let's get one more card on the Magician here. There you go. Four of Swords. That's where you heal. Start creating. What does that mean for you? I don't know. This is your reading. What's creative for me is not creative for you. This is your own path. So start creating. It's just the little things. Ask for help. Ask for guidance. What would make me happy? What are the things that can be in my life that really make me happy? What sets my soul on fire? What sets me free? What do I need to heal that hasn't been healed yet? Or what do I need to release that hasn't been released yet? What am I carrying with me? What is holding me down? Because that's what the devil is here. And that's one of your strengths, being able to look at the fact that if you're creating something or you're wanting a new beginning, if you're creating from a place of lack, it's going to keep bringing lack. But if you're creating from a place of exploration, and you're creating from a place of adventure, and you're creating from a place of like, let's try this just to see if it works. If it doesn't, it's not a failure, right? It's just information. It's an experience. And this is where your healing is going to come in, because you're going to get to play again. You're going to get to play again. You're going to get to play with your emotions. You're going to get to play with your creativity. You're going to get to set it in motion in the physical plane. And some of the things you're going to love what you do and have real heartfelt space for it. And some of the things maybe you're not going to love as much as you do. So let's see who's showing up here for you. Because we did have this element here. Could have been somebody coming back from the past, which is one of the challenges. I don't know that I see this person coming in. It could be somebody coming back from the past. But I think until you kind of clear up some of these, the cycle here, or what wants to clear out, I don't know that this entity can show up yet. So we've got Cancer showing up, Leo showing up, Leo showing up again, Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra, you, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Gemini and Virgo, Gemini and Virgo, Scorpio again, yep, Scorpio again, and Taurus again. And this is just, I think another aspect of this too is to look at, you know, if there is some grief and some sadness coming through, or there does seem to be some sort of like heaviness, to make sure that, you know, is that your energy or is that the energy of somebody else clinging on to me? Because these outside influences here, you know, there could be some sort of spiritual energy that's still hanging on to you that won't let go. And so sometimes those feelings or those emotions that you're feeling, like you gotta unhook yourself from that. Cut that out. Cut out the snake. What is that? Cut out the snake. Cut out the snakes. Cut the cords. No, not cords. Cut the snake. Unhook yourself from it. Cut it out and unhook yourself from it. So for those of you not going on, I'm going to look at those in the extended. We're going to find out what the intentions are of those energies, or those zodiac signs, what their intentions are with you. For those of you not going on, let's get a message to you. This is from the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck by Judy Hall. Let's get a crystal you can use. That was 3. Just 1. This is for our Scorpios. Some guidance, please. Crystals. Crystal. We have amethyst. That is a protection stone. It's also a stone of peace. Inner peace. A powerful protector, a purifier, and a natural tranquilizer, amethyst calms the mind and balances any extremes. For your self-understanding, you may have an addictive personality. Make a concerted effort to overcome such behavior or obsessions of any kind and avoid any overindulgence. Balance work and play. You are prone to access in both. Understand any hidden causes of any compulsive action so it can bring you peace. Hand your will over to your soul and allow your spirituality to flourish. Your divination right now is to release any self-defeating programs. Well, there's your 8 of Swords right here in your next steps. Release self-defeating programs. Do not rely on others. You create anything that you set your mind to. Be very shrewd in your business dealings. Pay attention to your family. An honest verdict and success may come through a court case. Maintain your integrity and let the universe move through you. Your healing insight, letting go of cravings leads to inner freedom and creates well-being. And your soul path right now is to develop unshakable inner peace. And that's what started out this reading. 9 of Coins. Unshakable inner peace. Content. You're good. It's all good. So that's what I have for you this week, Scorpio. I hope this helped you. And until next time, I wish you peace. For those of you that want to go on, the link to the extended is in the description box below, and I will meet you over there. Bye-bye.